welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be teaching you how to make chamomile tea bags. Alright, and these are the 6 things that you will need to make your chamomile tea bags. You'll need a spoon, your cheesecloth, scissors, twine, chamomile, and an empty mason jar. And next, what you're going to want to do is take your cheesecloth and cut it into like-sized sheets. Next, what you're going to want to do is open up your chamomile. Take a spoonful of chamomile. You can use 1 or 2. I'll put maybe about 1.5. What you'll do is fold it over itself 1/3 of the way and fold it over the other 1/3. Fold in half. Bring these corners together and twist. Now that you've got that, you'll stretch your twine. That sucked. But you're going to want to take your twine, pinch and wrap. And then you're going to want to tie. And I always double knot. And you have your chamomile tea bag. Alright, and now that you have that prepared, you're going to want to take those and place those in your jar. And you'll have those ready for whenever you want to make your teas. You can also put your tea leaves in these. You can put other herbs in these as well. However, I usually just put chamomile in these. Alright, and you guys are probably wondering, how do I use my chamomile tea bag? So you're going to get your water. You're going to bring it to a simmer or to a boil. You're going to throw that inside and let that sit for a second. Alright, and once you have that to a boil, you're going to want to keep pressing it down with a spoon so that the medicinal properties come out. And once you smell the chamomile in the air, it should be ready to remove the chamomile bag. And then we'll pop in our tea. And then we'll keep pressing that down until our tea turns brown. Now some people, what they'll do is they'll mix the chamomile with the tea and put it inside of the cheesecloth. I prefer to do it this way because tea is actually broken down into smaller particles and I don't actually want that to come through the cheesecloth. So I use my chamomile in that. Alright, and you get this as black or as brown as you want this. This is almost the color that I'm going to want it to be. I'm going to go ahead and take my tea bags out. And then once you have that ready, you can go ahead and while it's still hot, you can put your honey and your sugars in there. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and take some of this comb honey and I'm going to pour some of that honey into there. I'm going to take a spoonful of brown sugar, go ahead and pop that in there. Then I'm going to take 2 spoonfuls of granulated sugar, pop that in there. We're going to mix. And since it's hot, all of these sugars and honey should all dissolve into this. Just have to give it a second. I did put quite a bit in there. All right, and once you've got that melted down, you're gonna go ahead and take a bottle of water to cool her down. And your tea should be ready to serve. All right, and that's how we make our chamomile tea bags. If you guys like the video, like and subscribe, and we'll always make more content like this. Some damn good tea.